Well, hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Dallas Gordon, ecomcashqueen.com, coming at you live with a little bit of motivation this morning. Now this morning I'm going to be sharing a little bit with you guys about, it's going to be a little bits and pieces that I'm pulling out of my book called From Pain to Power. First of all, if you guys have not grabbed your copy, be sure to do so at bit.ly/ From Pain to Power, or just search Amazon for From Pain to Power by Dallas Gordon and it shall pop up. Thank you to everyone who's already grabbed their copy. I mean, the love that you guys are showing me is amazing. It is amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Actually, I'm a little surprised, but I really thank each and every one of you who has said I grabbed my copy. Please be sure to take pictures of yourself with the book. Tag me. Join in on all the festivities. We have a new Facebook group, From Pain to Power, for your testimonies. We have an event happening here online virtually on September 17th because I want to share my journey with you guys. I'm really going to be sharing a lot of transparent things about myself on the book party, and I have a lot of other wonderful things to share too. So I want to see your face in the place. Be sure to RSVP to that event. What else, guys? I think that's everything that we have going on. Hey, Janessa, welcome in, love. Hey, Miriam. So anyway, the question that I came to talk to you about today, and I want you to drop an emoji if you have ever asked yourself this question. Am I on the right path? Every now and then, to be open and to be transparent, I find myself in deep thought. And I'm asking myself that question, okay? Okay, so Faye says she's asked the question before. She's being transparent with me today. Who else is being transparent with me today? I know that I've asked this question in my own life quite a few times. Felicia, you have. Awesome, because I definitely have. And from my own experience, every now and then, I'm working hard throughout the year. You know, I believe I'm being obedient. I believe I'm being sensitive in the spirit. I'm listening to the direction that my life is supposed to be going in. And every now and then I kind of hit a rock, okay, a big old rock. And I stop in my place and I ask myself, am I on the right path? Like, am I making the right decisions? Should I be doing this? That happens to me every now and then. And I'm sure that some of you coming in can attest to this too. Well, one thing I want to say today is I truly believe that asking that question has caused so many of us to miss some of the greatest opportunities of our lives. Okay, I want to say it again because I think that sometimes we think that we're being like super spiritual, ultra spiritual, and all that stuff when we stop to ask that question. But the truth of the matter is that many of us are missing out on opportunities and we're missing out on our blessings because we keep stopping on the path and saying, oh man, am I in God's perfect will? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Maybe I'll just stop everything because I don't know if I'm doing what I am supposed to do. I believe that this very question is stopping some of us in our path to miss out on greatness. Okay, first of all, the greatness is already within, all right? But I think that asking this question brings in a lot of fear and confusion, and it stops us from moving forward to what we have on the inside of us, from the desire that we have on the inside of us to move forward in. So if this is something that you agree with, I want you to hit that share button, share it into some groups, share it on your wall, invite a few friends out here to get this because I have some hot stuff that I've written down that I want to share with you. So I really do believe that this question is stopping some of us from walking in the greatness that God has in store for us, okay? I think that we are hesitant, right? Hey, Sean, welcome in. We're hesitant about acting in our purpose. We're hesitant about walking in our purpose for fear that we're not doing the right thing. Like, I don't know if I should launch this. I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should go live today. I don't know if I should start this business because I'm afraid to act because I don't think that I'm doing the right thing. I'm stopping again to wonder if I'm on the right path or not. Okay? You waking up this morning and having the desires that you have on the inside of you was not a mistake. It was not for naught. It was planned in stone that you're here today. So you don't have to stop and wonder whether or not some of the desires that you have in your heart are right for you. They are 100% right for you. It's time to step out in faith, leave the fear behind, and walk with this thing, right? So, we are afraid, is that you are afraid that you've missed out on life and that you're making the wrong decisions. You're afraid that life has passed you by. Some of us constantly reminisce on what it could have been if we had. What it could have been if we had. Guys, that's the enemy. Okay? Because what happened in the past is in the past, and there's no way that we can change the things that happened in our past. So when we keep reminiscing and going back and saying, if I hadn't done that, then this, if I hadn't made that decision, then this would be going right. We are robbing ourselves of walking in our full greatness every time that we ask ourselves those questions, right? I want you to know that getting it right is a part of the journey and getting it wrong is a part of the journey. Sometimes some of the decisions that you make are not going to add up, but it's 100% just as important for your journey as getting it 100% right. Getting it wrong sharpens you. It prepares you. It teaches you how to do it better the next time. It gives you a story to share with somebody else that might set their life on fire. So getting it wrong or not making the perfect decisions all the time or just as much as a part of life as getting it right all the time is. So stop being afraid to step out on your dreams, right? Stop being afraid to step out on faith for fear that, oh my God, this isn't going to be the perfect decision. Getting it right is just important as getting it wrong. So step out in faith and do this thing, right? So let me flip my little paper. I'm trying to stay on course. So you believe, check this out. You believe that what's happening in your life is so bad that it can't possibly be God's plan. Hello, if you're still here with me, drop me a comment, show me some hearts, show me some emojis. Thanks, Tanya. Hey, Edith. Let me know you're here with me. You believe that what's happening in your life is so bad that you're like, I must have been derailed. This path I'm on, it can't be God's plan because this is some terrible stuff. I've been crawling way too long, scrambling for crumbs. This cannot be what God has for me. But you know what? You don't sit in the seat of the master planner, so you really don't know what he has in store for you. You have no idea. You have no idea why you tripped over your feet this time and why it didn't work out this time. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, so we move. I'm going to save a lot of the juice for the launch party on the 17th, so make sure you're there because I'm going to be real transparent and I'm going to let it all hang out, okay? But we moved into a home, thanks Tanya, some years ago, okay? So maybe 5 or more years ago, my husband and I actually purchased our first home. It was about a 3,400 square foot home, lots of land, a beautiful home. We really wanted this home, okay? I mean, it was like our dream home, okay? And we were really excited about this home. Now, y'all, hey, Lysandra, welcome in. From the moment I stepped in this home, y'all, your girl didn't like the house. Okay, I'm going to put it out there. For whatever reason, good morning, Lorval, whatever was in that house or whatever vibes happened in that house, they weren't vibing with your girl. Everybody's like, what do you mean? You're not crazy about the house. It's a beautiful house. And y'all, I worked hard to be grateful for it. Like, I anointed the house. I decorated the house, but I did not feel at home. Now, y'all can imagine the way that my husband's face looked when he worked hard, he worked his butt off to get us in that house, okay? And his wife, he could sense that his wife wasn't 100% happy. You know, he felt bad, he felt helpless, all kinds of feeling sideways towards me, kind of crazy, okay? Now, I really don't know to this day why the house wasn't meshing with me. Like, sometimes we walk into blessings, and sometimes those blessings were at that time blessings, but sometimes we need to move from one blessing to another blessing for whatever the reason is, right, Felisa? So years pass. Every year, y'all, being in that brand new home, I tried to move. I was like, listen, and lots of things broke out in our lives while we were in that home, like lots of negative things, right? So every year I was trying to get out. I was like, listen, we need to go. Like, I don't know what else needs to happen here. We need to sell this house. We need to get out of here, y'all. And I swear to goodness, every attempt when we tried to sell that home, something would happen where we couldn't go. But guess what? We grew. We learned. We got wise with our money. We learned to save. We came into some new business ideas. So through our pain, right? Through struggling, through being uncertain, through adversity, we grew through that season. And I don't know why every single year I tried to move, it wasn't breakthrough time, right? I don't know. But let me tell you something. I had changed so much during the time that I was in that home that by the time that we were ready to move into a new home, we were 10 times wiser with our decisions, with our money, with our value of life. We valued life more. We value traveling more than living in a big old house. So our mindset had changed so much that by the time we moved, we made the most wise move for our family instead of going and getting a bigger house than we had. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes when you are in the valley and you are very badly wanting to get out, you don't understand the plan. But guess what? It's still a plan. Just because you don't understand it, it doesn't mean that it's not the plan for your life. Just because it doesn't feel nice, it doesn't mean that it's not the plan for your life. Just because it doesn't feel like gravy, it doesn't mean it's not the plan for your life. Sometimes the season is a waiting season. And during that season, if you would start to look around you and ask, God, what can I learn from this? You will actually grow in those seasons. And when it's time for you to step into your next blessing, you will be able to appreciate it that much more. You will be able to take care of it that much more. You'll dance into your next blessing if you would just learn the lesson while you're in the valley. So do you guys get what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, drop me something in them comments, okay? So I know you're not just googly eye watching me, but you get what I'm saying. And guys, definitely show love and spread this out and invite a few people in here. I'm almost done. So I don't want you to be afraid to make choices. It's a little scary. You never know what that next choice might lead you to, but I don't want you to be afraid to make those choices. I see y'all in there. Y'all getting something from this. Just because it's a little scary and you don't know what's on the other side, it doesn't mean you shouldn't make the choice. Don't fear that the course that you decided to take has knocked you completely off of God's will, right, Lorval? Don't be afraid that the course that you decided to take has knocking you completely off of God's will. Come on this morning. It doesn't mean that. Because the master planner always has the plan. When you get on the other side, you feel great. You're like, oh, okay, I see what you were doing all along. But while you're going through it, you don't always know what's happening. But I don't want you to get stuck. And I don't want you to be afraid to take that next step, guys. Because you are stuck saying, things don't feel great. This can't be possibly the plan that God has for me. All right? So I talked about that. I'm going to be dropping more nuggets on the launch party on September 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Look for From Pain to Power launch party. You'll see it come up on Facebook. You can easily just join the event. Okay, guys? So I just want you to know this morning that when you need to go somewhere, when you need to drive somewhere, you need a roadmap, right? You need to know where you're going. Like if you go and you drive across country, you need a map. Whether you're using the GPS on your phone or your car, modern days, we got tools, right? But you need a map to get where you're going. But I came by this morning to let you know that the roadmap for your life, it's within. It's within. You don't need no validation from nobody else. You don't need for nobody else to come along and tell you what you're doing is right. I don't need friends. I don't need a whole bunch of friends to pat me on the back. I don't need a whole bunch of people to celebrate me. I'm good. I don't need for people to tell me I'm doing good for myself, or I'm doing what's right, or I'm doing what God has called me to do. And you don't need any validation. The roadmap that drives your life has already been planted deep on the inside of you. You only just need to plug in and follow. You guys see what I'm saying? Because sometimes I think we're looking around for validation. We're looking for somebody else to say, yeah, you good. Man, you spoke a word this morning. Girl, you anointed. You appointed. You doing the right thing. You the best coach in the world. Let me tell you something. I know I'm a great coach. I'm one of the greats. I know I'm a great businesswoman. I'm one of the greats. And whether or not somebody doesn't come along to validate me, because everybody's not going to validate you, and everybody's not going to recognize real, not the real in you. So if you go around and keep looking around for other people, y'all, to tell you that you got the goods, you're going to be lost. You're going to be lost your whole life. Hello, Lysandra, it doesn't matter what people say or what people think. You done showed up for your purpose. Right, Lysandra? You done showed up for your purpose. So it don't matter whether or not I get on and say, oh, girl, you got the goods, or your friends validate you, or God forbid your family members validate you. Don't look for it from them. Because guess what? They may not see the greatness in you, but guess what? It doesn't mean it's not there. So stop looking for that. The roadmap that you need for your life and for your journey is planted deep down on the inside. And you don't need nobody else to come along and to validate your greatness. Hey, Jamila Corbett, you finally jumped in. It's like, no, hey. So stop looking for confirmation, right? The seeds that you need to be successful in this life have already been planted deep down on the inside. You don't need for anybody else to come along and cultivate that, okay? At the end of the day, hello. You got it going on, girl. You got it going on, boy. You don't need nobody else to tell you so, okay? So, allow what you go through, and these are my last words, and I'm getting up off here. Allow what you go through, y'all, to sharpen you. Allow, the word is allow. The key word here is to allow. Some people get in bed with their problems, and they just fight their problems all the time. What do I mean by that? Okay. You know, maybe you had a bill or whatever. I don't know what your hardship might be, but you had it hit you and it didn't feel good. All they do is complain about it. Oh, man, life is just beating me up. Oh, God. They just complain all the time. That's right. The key word is allow. Allow those downtimes. Allow those valleys to sharpen you and to prepare you for your next great. Because you're already great. You're just going from greatness to greatness. God is just taking you from one great place to another great place. So allow those things that happen to you, those troubles, those problems, those low valleys, those things that you go through to sharpen you. It's okay. There is a brighter day. Stop fighting with your problems and start to look towards a brighter day. The water has been rough, my sister. The water has been rough, my brother. I get it. Okay? The water has been beaten up against that ship long enough. It's been rough. It's been dark. It's been windy. It's been ugly. It has come to blow you down. But today it is time to become the captain of that ship. It is time to rotate, direct, move that thing. And I've never driven a boat, okay? But it's time to move that thing, okay? And to guide that thing and to take control. Because this is your life. Stop allowing your problems and your challenges to stop you in your path and make you think you're on the wrong track. You ain't on the wrong track. You on the right track. And guess what? You got it going on. Even when it doesn't feel like it. Whether or not I feel happy today or sad today, my name is still Dallas, the multimillionaire Gordon. That's not going to change. So I still need to get up. I still need to steer the boat and make it happen for my life. And stop giving myself more excuses excuses to not show up today. And I don't want you to do that either. So we have arrived at the end. I hope that you are blessed by this. I saw some people peep in. Hello to all my replay viewers. What I want you to do, give this some love. Give this a share to your wall. If you have not, here it is. Wait a minute. Where's the book? Here it is, y'all. Okay? From Pain to Power. Let me read it. Embrace the lesson and reclaim your power. If you have not gotten your copy yet, go to bit.ly/From Pain to Power or search From Pain to Power by Dallas Gordon on Amazon and you will find it. Okay, Jamila Corbett got her book. I'm gonna need everybody to get this book. I read this book back and I asked myself who in the world wrote it, because I could tell that I was flowing from somewhere deeper than just my consciousness. Okay, this is an awesome book. I want you to read it. Very transparent in this book. I'm sharing my journey. I want you guys to be a part of it. Join the group From Pain to Power book for your testimonies, for you to share your pictures of yourself with the book. Show your girl some love. And I would love for you guys to be a part of the launch party. Just search From Pain to Power book launch. The event is on Facebook. I'll be going live here on my personal page for the event. So I'm excited. Come out and celebrate with me. You guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Love you guys. Thanks, Lorbell. Bye.